Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to our documentary video about bird diversity in UiTM Tapah. Before that, let me introduce ourselves.
Every night in my mind, I feel the perfume of the spring. Baby, I won't deny you're the lady of my dreams. Yeah, my life, where you push me slowly up and down. Baby,
Hi, I'm Fatihana Jiha. So I would like to talk about the background of this study. In this field study, the study of bird diversity is an exciting and important field of study that illuminates the ecological richness of our surroundings. This field study aims to explore bird diversity within the university grounds at Alpha Lake, Pusat Pelajar and also Gamma Lake. The study will provide insights for protecting local biodiversity and examining the preferences for habitats and the effects of environmental factors on bird populations. The unique location of UiTM Tapah offers a diverse range of habitats, making it an ideal place for a rich and diverse bird life. Next, the objective of this field study. Firstly is to observe and identify birds that can be found in UiTM Tapah. We also want to investigate the relationship between different species of birds and their environment to comprehend the ecological needs. Last but not least is to monitor changes in bird communities over the time to understand the impact of environmental factors.
Let me see what is the methodology that we use to monitor the birds. In order to assess the diversity of bird species at UiTM Tapah, we employ a structured approach to data collection and analysis. Our methodology encompasses several key steps to ensure comprehensive coverage and accurate documentation of avian fauna within the study area. Next, we will see what is data collection techniques that we use. First, we use point count technique. We conducted stationary observation at predetermined point within the study area. Each point was visited multiple times to capture variation in birds, species composition and abundance. The second technique that we use is a transect survey, which transects will establish along predefined routes, allowing us to systematically record bird species encounter within a specified distance on either side of the routes. This method helps in estimating bird density and distribution across different habitat styles. Last but not least, duration and frequency of this methodology. The field study was conducted over a period of 2 weeks from week 10 to 11, encompassing both dry and wet season to capture seasonal variation in birds' activity and distribution.
Hi, my name is Sabrina. In this slide, we're going to talk about the analysis of finding. So, without further ado, let's get started. In this slide, I am present our recent finding on a beautiful bird species known as the zebra dove. Let's dive into the details. Firstly, the scientific name of the zebra dove is Theopelia striata. We observe this bird near Tasik Grama, where it thrives in grassland and urban areas. Now, let's talk about its recognition features. The adult zebra dove is quite distinctive with its light blue orbital skin and pale bluish grey forehead. The upper parts of its body are brownish grey with dark bars, while its underparts are pinkish with striking black and white bearing across the flanks, sides of the necks and hind necks. Interestingly, juvenile zebra doves are less contrasting in appearance. They have fewer bars on the hind neck and a generally duller look compared to the adults. This observation adds valuable information to our understanding of the habitat and identifications of the zebra dove, which is a common yet fascinating species. Our latest findings on the common myna, a species scientifically referred to as Acrodothrus tristis. Our observation took place at Block B Gamma Level 3, where the common myna was seen inhabiting open country and village areas, showcasing its adaptability to various environments. The common myna is recognized by its distinctive physical characteristics. Overall, it has brownish body with a striking black head. The bird also features a yellow bill and legs, along with a prominent naked patch of yellow skin around the eye. When in flight, the common myna displays white undertail coverts and a noticeable white base to the primaries. It is worth noting the resemblance of the common myna to the Javan myna. However, the Javan myna is generally darker and lacks the yellow eye patch that is characteristic of the common myna. These observations contribute significantly to our understanding of the common myna's habitat preferences and distinguishing features, which are essential for accurate identifications and study of the species.
Next, I'm going to explain about other species that found in this area, which is Passer domesticus, or better known as house sparrow. This species mostly found on stranded land near Gamma Lake. It is because stranded land is compatible habitat for house sparrow. Other than that, this species also can be found in city centers, suburbs, farm and forests. Sparrow can be recognized by their external characteristics, which their average size is just around 13 to 17 cm. For the male, they has black beaks, white cheeks, grey crown and chestnut nape. And for the female, they are more attractive by having pale buff eyebrow, faint grey chest, and stripes of black and buff on brown back.
Next, we come to the discussions about our findings in UiTM Tapah. The first is the common myna, specifically known as Archaeopteryx tristis, belongs to the family Sternidae, which includes starlings and other medium-sized passerine birds. A large, black and brown myna with a white wing patches, yellow bill, and yellow legs. This species has two identified subspecies and is omnivorous, feeding on insects, crustaceans, arachnids, small mammals, insects, reptiles, seeds, grains, fruits, and discarded human waste. Although native to Asia, common myna are now found worldwide, including in the United States, South Africa, Canada, Mauritius, Madagascar, and Kyrgyzstan. They are social birds, typically roosting communally throughout the year in the either pure or mixed flocks with a species like rosy starlings, jungle mynas, house or jungle crows, and cattle greatgrass. The generic name Archaeopteryx means grasshopper hunter. Now we look into our second finding, which is Geopelia striata, or zebra dove is a small, sturdy dove with a long graduated tail and wedge-shaped wings. It's also known as bare ground dove and peaceful dove. It belongs to Columbidae family for doves and pigeons. This species can be found on road margins, in gardens, agriculture, estates, grasslands, and coastal scrub. Their diet consists mainly of small seeds and feed on the ground in pairs or small groups. The upper body of zebra dove is mainly brown-grey with dark barring, while the head and low throat is of soft grey with dark scallops and white throat. Its upper parts and flanks are heavily barred, while its breast and belly are buffy. Lastly, we look into our final discovery, which is Passer domesticus. The house sparrow of Passer domesticus is belong to Passeridae family that distribute worldwide excluding the poles. It is native to Eurasia and North Africa. It was introduced into South America, Australia, New Zealand, and America. House sparrows like areas that has been modified by humans, including farms, residential, and urban areas. They are absent from uninhabited woodlands, deserts, forests, and grasslands. The house sparrow is stout, stocky sparrow with shorter legs and a thicker bill than ingenious American sparrows. Members of both sexes are brown-backed with a black streak throughout this area. Its underside is pale buff. Male have white cheeks and a black beak, while females do not. House sparrow eat mostly grains and seeds, as well as livestock feed, and in cities, discarded food.
The conclusion that I can make from our field study is the health of our ecosystem is closely linked to the diversity of birds present within them. Birds have crucial roles in pollination, dispersing seed, controlling pests, and contributing to the balance and functioning of different habitats as part of the food web. Protecting bird diversity also ensures the safeguarding of the wider ecosystem services they provide, which are essential for sustaining biodiversity and the overall well-being of our planet. The variety of bird species is not only a marvel of nature, but also an integral aspect of our environmental well-being. For future recommendations, we can enlarge and efficiently oversee protected areas to include important bird habitats such as breeding, feeding, and migratory oversights. The government also needs to implement more stringent rules to safeguard bird habitats from deforestation, urban development, and industrial operations.